Morning, Happy New Year. During this COVID thing, we all tend to keep some projects going, and I wanted to show you this one. It's a pedalboard. I don't generally speak and use a whole lot of pedals, but I said, what the hell? So I had some scrap wood kicking around, looked at a couple of tutorials on YouTube, as we all do. Just regular, old everyday scrap bits of wood. I didn't actually measure anything. I used the wood as a guide. Everything is now Velcroed down. But anyways, I was going to show you basically how I did it. Right now everything's plugged in to the mighty PV Delta Blues. I'll unplug all that spaghetti so I can show you what's going on. One thing I was not able to figure out yet is how to incorporate my amp switching, but it sits on the board fine anyways. It's just an extra cord, not that anyone's playing live anyways. Alright, so anyways, here's the back of the board. It's pretty basic. Everything is wired in using the Snark wiring system, which works great. I've had no failures with it. Daisy chaining. I just wanted to go over the basic build and what I plan to do in the future with it. So what I did is I figured I needed ends. I cut two equal pieces, decided what I wanted the pitch to be, ripped it down the middle, making the front smaller than the back. And I'm just going to unplug that for convenience. So the back I did have, like I said, I was using scraps. So a smaller bit for the back, just so I'd have a little bit of room to run cables if I had to. The sides, now none of this was done with any measurement. It was just a momentary project idea that I went with and really just kind of built it all in an afternoon. Once I built it, I took it apart and painted the sides to make it pretty. But as far as using the guide, I took a piece of the scrap and clamped it to the top when I was putting the bottoms in, or the base. And I also did the same in between. I had a little scrap in between each, and then I just pushed it down, clamped it, screwed it. Everything works good. I have plenty of room for getting both patch cables and power cables through. As far as the Velcro, I was lucky enough to have a source for some 6-inch non-adhesive strips of Velcro, hook and loop. Velcro is trademarked. Hook and loop. And then what I did is I used some 3M spray adhesive, folded over the sides and just stapled it down. It's very secure. I can't imagine having any issues with it. Yeah, like I said, it was a fun project. It was easy to do. As far as the pedals on there, I have a tuner, a wah, a Dynacomp, bass octave deluxe. I'm a bass player, but all the shit works for guitar too. The bass chorus deluxe, the very underrated Dan Electro Fab distortion. It actually sounds great. When I built this, I had intended to replace that with a Rat or something, but I'm getting great tone out of it. I don't need anyone to love my board other than me, so for anyone who doesn't like the Fab, I have TC Electronic Echo Brain, a toy I have no use for it whatsoever. I have a freeze pedal. The electroharmonic freeze pedal is a great pedal. It's very good for just learning how to use modes over chords and those types of things. It's a practice tool more than a functional tool. I do love it. But really that's it. And I did mention what I had intended to do at some point. I did not glue the ends on purpose. My intent is back and front is put on a good heavy coat, the hard lacquer, paint it, fill in the screw holes, and make it look like it's actually almost plastic or fiberglass or some other very smooth non-wood surface. And honestly, I couldn't ask for a better board. It might possibly throw some support in the on the bottom, just one slat, just for a little bit of support. I think that'd probably do it. I guess there's not a whole lot more to say about it. It's a pedal board, holds pedals. It was essentially free because I had everything I needed kicking around. So for scrap wood, it's much better here than in a landfill. Sorry about the dust. I'm actually doing a project right now. I'm refinishing a Strat, and my paint booth does allow a little bit of dust to get above it. Anyways, that is that. Sorry about the camera shit here. I am who I am, and a professional cameraman is not it. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for checking it out.